Hello and welcome to Jumpy Juveria again. Hi Jumpy, how are you?
Fine.
And with Jumpy we have her sisters, the little Zingy Zainab. Zingy as in Zinger Burger of KFC Zainab. Then Zingy.
Our animal.
Okay, and with her is her sticky. Oh, it's Softy Safia.
Yeah, with legs.
And we'll do our animals today.
Flag.
Today, the first animal on a flag is the wolf. How many of you know how to spell wolf?
WOLF.
Repeat it.
WOLF.
All right, and we love wolves. We are wolf fans, and because we are wolf fan, we are a Stark family. And I'm Ned Stark, and with me is Nymeria's Lady Stark. And who are you, Zingy?
I am Arya Stark.
And what's Arya Stark's wolf's name?
Nymeria.
And Sansa Stark, what's the wolf name? It's the lady. And which one am I missing out on?
There is Ghost,
Ghost of Jon Snow.
Snow,
All right, there's Summer, Shaggy Dog. And well, let's start the wolf story. You see, wolves have always been special. The howling of the wolf. Can you howl? Right. And people were scared and they made stories about the wolf howling. Yes, and people used to think that people, when they howl, they become werewolf. Werewolf is a story of wolf men who used to become wolf, and they come and bite others, they kill others. Then also there was the wolf story of the big bad wolf. Which girl did he eat?
Red Riding Hood.
Oh yes, he ate as a grandmother Red Riding Hood. There were so many stories. There's another story of the boy who cried wolf. You know that?
Yes.
Okay, and if you don't know, you go and read.
Picture of the
Oh, the three pigs and the wolf. And wolf is always the bad one. There's also a story where Joseph, whose name is Yusuf, he was eaten by the wolf, and the brothers made a story to the father, Jacob, which is Yaqub. But then this was a lie. So Yusuf was a prophet, and then he was thrown in the well by the brothers. Wolves have always been thought of this evil thing. But actually, you know what? Wolves are wonderful. And if you ever find wolf, you must care for the wolf. So let me tell you a very, very lovely story of the wolves of the Yellowstone. You know what is the wolf of the Yellowstone?
No.
Right. So now, can you howl again one more time? Zingy Zainab is excited, Jumpy. So, Jumpy Juveria, there is a national park called Yellowstone. Yellowstone National Park had lots of wolves in United States. And in that Yellowstone National Park, first there were a lot of wolves. But then people came in and they started killing wolves. They thought the wolves are bad, they are werewolves, these bad, big, bad wolf stories. And finally, in 1930, all the wolves died. The last wolf was killed. And then, because the wolf died, the Yellowstone National Park also died. You know how a park dies?
The animals are dead.
Yes, the animals. When the wolf died, suddenly the beaver died. Because the beaver died, the otter died. Because the otter died, the eagles and the birds died. And then the bears were not there. And suddenly the entire Yellowstone Park was an area like a forest where no animal was there. Because the wolves played a very, very important role. So after 70 years, a pack of wolves was released. What's a group of wolf called?
Pack.
And what's a group of fish called?
A school.
Good. What's a group of lion called?
Herd.
Herd. A group of deer is called herd. A group of lion is called pride. Right? And you know what a wolf group of owl called?
No.
It's a new one. Parliament.
Parliament.
Really? So
Parlor.
now, parlor, oh beautiful. No, parliament is where a lot of politicians are there. Wow, owl and politicians, interesting. So now, the pack of wolves, when they were released in the Yellowstone National Park, suddenly the wolves.
Not getting.
Oh, come on, come here, my little wolf. So, when the wolves were released in the park, the elks, which had outnumbered because there were no predators, predator means something that hunts. Because there were no animals to hunt on the deer, the moose, the elk, the bison, they were suddenly multiplying and they were having babies and babies and babies and they were eating every single grass. They were not even migrating in winter. Little grass grows in winter, they were eating all of it. Although there were grizzly bear and few coyotes and jaguar.
Coyote.
Coyote is a small dog like thing. It's a fox, bigger fox like thing, coyote. It's a wild dog. But these were not enough to kill the elk, especially the elk and the big deer moose. So what is happening is, because of these, all the other animals did not have anything to eat. And suddenly the bears dropped, the otters dropped, the beavers dropped, the eagles dropped. As in, they all went away or they died.
And bears eat mostly that berries.
Yeah, oh, lovely. And because the moose and the elk, deer were eating the berries, the bear also went away. Suddenly, when the pack of wolf was introduced, the wolf hunted the deers and the elk and the moose and the bison. And suddenly, there was food for everybody. They were not only killing them. Some places where the wolf were living, the moose and the elk would not come. And grasses started to grow. Flowers started to blossom.
The god made wild animals because the wild animal will eat who eats grass. No, they'll
Herbivores.
eat herbivores, and we will have enough food.
Wow, this is wisdom from a Sadguru Jumpy Juveria. And she's right. God made everything in so perfect shape that everything is in right order. If the animals don't eat other animals, sometimes we feel sad when we see them on Discovery Planet. We feel, oh, why is a deer being killed? But because of them, other animal will not survive. Now here is the most interesting part in the last part of the story. When the wolves started eating few deers, the other areas where the deers would come, they did not come. And when grasses came, the beavers came because the beavers could build all the dam. You know, beaver takes a lot of wood and they make dams with it. Now there was wood for them. And the bears came because there were berry for them. And because of that, even coyotes started moving away. And then there was rabbits coming in because there are no coyotes. Because of the rabbit, eagles came in. And because of the eagle, other birds came in because they felt safe. And suddenly, everything was happening. And the Yellowstone National Park became a lovely park. So that is what we are talking. Wolves are a lovely animal and we love our wolves. So are you our wolves?
Yeah.
And if you are Ned Stark family, the sigil, the symbol of Stark is a wolf. And you know what Ned Stark said? If you want to have a wolf as a pet, you will take care of them, you will feed them, and when they die, you will bury them yourself.
Yeah.
Right? What's a baby wolf called?
A pup.
Wow! And can you all howl before we close? This is Bedtime Stories with Jumpy Juveria. Good night and bye-bye everybody. Say bye to your friends, girls.
Bye.